Are you confused and wondering, should I build a new house for my family or buy an existing one? If you are a first-time homeowner, I can imagine the overwhelming pressure you are under from the contradicting advice you're getting from all quarters. That's the dilemma every homeowner has to go through, and the choice depends on the advantages and disadvantages of each option. On one hand, if you build your property, you can decide everything from the interior and exterior to the materials you want to use, and everything will be custom made and brand new. But construction takes time, and custom made things cost more money. On the other hand, you can buy an existing property, but chances are you will not like it due to the perceived cost and the fact that the architectural design may not be exactly to your liking. And that's when exactly most buyers make the mistake of deciding without a cost-benefit analysis. Because the choice is made randomly, things don't turn out as planned. So what should you do? Will building a new property suit your needs, or will buying an existing one be more beneficial? Hello there, I'm Manyara Kirago, and I have been a personal finance professional for the past 2 decades. In this video, I will help you decide whether you should build a new house for your family or buy an existing one. By the end of the video, you will have decided what you should do. If you need help to ensure that you get the best outcome with your finances, I am available for your support. Please check out my do-it-yourself online course, one-on-one financial freedom coaching, and the Eternity Real Estate program from the links in the description below. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and share it with anybody you think may benefit from it. Also, ring the bell icon to be notified each time I post a new video. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of each option. First, let's go with building a new house, where you get a number of advantages. You get the option of personalization, where you can customize literally everything the way you want, according to your lifestyle and preferences. From the overall design to the architectural details such as cabinets, flooring, sinks, lighting, and doorknobs, you have the freedom to make tailored choices. You can decide where you want each room and choose colors, flooring, and specific finishes. Whether you are going for a rustic ambience or a sophisticated Art Deco vibe, you can make these style choices early in the process. Also, there is redundancy in old property. New homes are designed to meet current building codes and integrate up-to-date technology, minimizing the chances of major repairs or maintenance issues in the initial years. This means you can avoid concerns such as leaky roofs and malfunctioning systems such as plumbing systems. But nothing beats the new feeling of a bespoke property you have built for yourself. Being the first owner of your home allows you to enjoy the novelty of everything being brand new. You can experience that distinctive, fresh new house smell from the structure to its various components. Another advantage is the potential for savings. If you have the skills and the availability to act as a general contractor for your project, you can make hefty savings, as you would essentially cut out the developer's profit. This can mean you spending up to 20% less than a similar ready-built house. But there are some disadvantages as well. The first drawback of constructing a house is the flip side of the potential for savings, the possible higher cost of building your own home. There are several reasons for this. Land in desirable, built-up areas where most jobs and business opportunities are is expensive if available at all. And you don't have the luxury of buying large plots and subdividing like developers do. Number 2, all the customization of a home to your specific demands is expensive. Number 3, in building a property, the cost is not always in money, but also in time. Building a new house typically spans over a period of months, excluding the planning and approval stages. In contrast, closing on an existing house usually takes only a few weeks. What's more, throughout the construction period, you will need a place to stay, potentially leading to simultaneous payments for your current rent or mortgage, along with the construction costs for several months. In addition to the possibility of higher costs, there are other factors to consider. If you are planning to supervise the construction, do you have the time to do so? And even more important, the skills. Industry players are notorious for taking advantage of naive newcomers mercilessly. You could lose a lot of money or end up with a poorly constructed building. While building a home customized for your needs may be attractive to you in the short term, it may make the property less marketable in the event you want to sell it and upgrade in the future. It will also appreciate slower than more marketable properties. Insecurity, poor roads, lack of amenities, and unplanned development are other potential problems. Constructing a house in an area where other new homes are underway may subject you to construction noise, increased traffic, and muddy conditions. While this phase will subside as neighborhood homes are completed, it's worth considering whether you can stand it. While building a property, stress is your constant companion. It's because you have to manage everything and be in charge. Even if you hire a builder or a contractor, you cannot risk remaining hands-off. Building a house involves purchasing land, deciding on home design, choosing numerous details, flooring, fixtures, cabinets, countertops, and more, all within a budget. Managing these details and the associated expenses requires time and effort. Recognizing the stamina and patience needed to ensure everything is done correctly is crucial. Then comes the hidden costs. Even if you have calculated everything you will spend money on, you will still miss a few things that can make a huge dent on your budget. The visible costs like fixtures are just the beginning. Upgrades and unforeseen issues can quickly elevate the cost of your new home. Therefore, planning for unexpected expenses such as landscaping and blinds post-move is essential. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of buying an existing property. The biggest of the advantages is the fact that the transition to homeowner can be very quick compared to building a new property. Many transactions wrap up within a speedy 30 to 45 days, just enough time to pack your stuff in your old house. In addition, what you see is what you get, as opposed to building where the final product can fall short of expectation. What's more, there is often room to negotiate, especially if the property seller is selling an older property, which offers you leverage to negotiate. If your negotiation skills are sharp, you can get a good discount. When you buy an existing home, you can often choose an established neighborhood rather than one which has degenerated. Once you choose a fine location, it will pay you handsomely in future if you decide to sell due to high capital appreciation. But there are always disadvantages involved in everything. First, you may have to upgrade low quality finishes and correct shoddy work that sometimes greedy developers do. Therefore, while choosing the property you want to buy, get the property inspected by hiring a professional. But you should know that even if the property does not need any major repairs, it does not mean that you will just move in and start living. You will always have to keep a budget for changes. You have to compromise, which is not necessary in the event you are building a property. Discovering a house that perfectly aligns with every item on your list is a rarity. It's likely that compromises will be necessary, and you will need to settle for features that don't entirely match your preferences. Alternatively, you have to make some updates that cost money. The previous homeowner may have had a distinctive taste in decor, which clashes with your taste. These are things that you cannot ignore because they are connected with the past owner. Consequently, be prepared to invest money in updating the space to align with their taste. So, what should you do now? Well, there are many ways to skin a cat. However, I'm inclined to suggest that first-time homeowners take the less risky path by purchasing an existing home. Opting for an existing home often offers more flexibility in obtaining value for your money. This strategy enables you to save money, acquire a fast appreciating and highly marketable asset. You also gain valuable home ownership experience and sets the groundwork for potentially tackling the challenge of building your dream house further down the line. It presents an opportunity to accumulate equity. When the time comes to sell your first home, the accrued equity can play a major role in financing construction of your next home, hopefully your dream home. However, if you are an experienced home owner and builder, building a property might suit you. It's because you already have experienced everything, and there are lesser chances of the disaster that first-time home builders can make in building a new property. Ultimately, your decision should align with your preferences and financial situation. Tell me now, would you like to build a new property for yourself, or does going with an existing one seem more beneficial? If we remove the time and cost constraints, which option will you choose? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Finally, if you want to learn more about building wealth in whatever season of life you are, while avoiding common pitfalls, then what you need to do is watch my free training, How to Grow Your Wealth and Attain Financial Freedom. Click the link in the description below and you will get immediate access to the training video. Click the link and watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon for more. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.